Usually I just start off riffing about nonsense, and then I become so relaxed that I just drift. In some of my other videos, I talked about moo. People would always say, hundreds of years ago, they would go moo, moo, moo. That's so funny. A cow just said moo. I live next to a cow field. Moo, 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 moo. And it's such nonsense that you kind of just drift off. Because the mind just stops when you say moo. The mind also stops when you're giving things names. When I mention names in my videos, I mention it so you could be here with me. But if I want to be present and not think anymore, I don't give things names. Because then they don't make sense to you anymore. They're like, what are all these things around me? And then you realize that you're connected to them and you're with them. And you're all in this flow of life together. They're not leaves anymore. They're not trees anymore. They just lose all meaning. And they're just with you. I once said on one of my walks, I was walking over this bridge, and I was looking at this river underneath me. I was looking at these gigantic oak trees that were hanging over the river, and the reflection of the oak tree in the river, and then the oak tree above the river. And I said to myself, nothing has a name. The only name for anything is creation. All things are creation. That oak tree is creation. That river is creation. The ripples on the water are creation. The fish underneath the ripples in the water are creation. All things are creation and everything is creation. I am creation. All things are connected and in this flow of life together. And you could be in the flow of life when you stop thinking and you're present. Or you could be caught up in thought and worry and stress, and you're no longer in the flow of life. You're no longer a part of all things and everything. And that's when you may start to dislike others and create enemies or talk badly about others. All things are as they are. I don't even use the word creation. I don't use any word. And by not giving it a word, or God a word, or creation a word, by not giving all things a word, I become one with them, and they become one with me. And all things are connected, and all things are beautiful. As the ant crawls, as the birch grows into the winter and out in the summer, its leaves drift in the wind, and they sway. There is no time but time. And as it passes, you understand that there is no time. It's just this flow of life going in one direction. And everything goes with you in that same direction. And we continue And we continue. And we continue. The days go into months, and the months evaporate. And you turn around and you're 10 years older. How dare time move so fast? Doesn't it know we care? But it can't care because it can't stop. And either can we. We just keep on moving and moving and moving with all things. Leaves, squirrels, people, wind. All things come together. All things are attached. The meaning comes through when one is present. And everything makes sense when you know you're connected to all things. And you're flowing together until one of you passes away. And then growth will begin, and then something else will come along. There's no need to be scared of anything. You just have to trust that everything will always be okay. Because whatever is up there has better intentions than what you may think.